Okay, you choose the ideas to write a fantasy story. However, you still need to pay special attention to your main character, okay? So which ideas would you like to choose, or you have a new idea for the story, Jemima? Jemima, you have a new idea, or you use the ideas that you list before?
I don't know yet.
You haven't think of it yet? I see as the realistic story that you wrote. The realistic ideas is very clear, and it have a lessons that really work. Jemima, why don't you think of that? Can you see, Jemima? Just look back your realistic story here. If you write the fantasies, try to give a lesson too, okay? Teach your readers a, an important lesson that maybe it's from your real experiences. Jemima, okay? Something like learns being responsible can actually be rewarding, something like that. You know, even fantasy story like Frozen. You remember Elsa and Anna? They are sisters, right? It's a fantasy story, but what do you learn from that story? What do you learn from that movie? Hmm? What do you learn from that movie? It's so many lessons, right? The power of love and family, right? In the Frozen story, Frozen highlights that love, especially the love between siblings and Anna and Elsa, right? It is a powerful force that can overcome fear and loneliness, right? Anna's unconditional love for Elsa, right? That's what you teach the readers. Don't let fear control you, right? Elsa's fear causes her to isolate herself and lose control. And the story warns us that fear can limit us and damage relationships. Right. What you learn from the story? Facing fear with courage and openness is necessary for growth and connection. Okay? Jemima, you get it. Hi, Jemima.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be brave and take responsibility. Even Elsa, courage. Uh, you know that's Anna's, not Anna's courage to save Elsa and their kingdom, right? Show that bravery is not about being fearless, but about acting despite fear, right? Taking responsibility for our actions and others' well-being is a mark of true leadership, right? You learned about leadership, so many lessons, right? Real strength is not just physical power by your muscle, right? You don't need to have muscular muscles, muscular body, right? Actually, physical power is okay. It's good, but it's not just that. Inner resilience, kindness, and self-acceptance is important too, right? That's when you write a story. It's not just to entertain people, to make them have fun, but you teach them lessons, or you make them have uh, sympathize with the feeling in the story. Yeah, as before in the previous lesson, I I let you have 15 points that have your reader interested in your story. Don't you remember that? The 15 points teach you. It's for several lesson ago, maybe 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. Don't you remember? But I hope that you still remember. So 15 reasons that make character interesting. Here they are. I sent you in Zalo, right? Where is John and Peter? Why don't they join the class? What are they doing? Anna, where is John and Peter? What are they doing? Anna, I don't see them. Okay, you see here? Here's are 15 reasons that make your character interesting that you choose what makes your character interesting. You have to base on these to make your character interesting in your story. Clear motivation. Okay, a character with strong, clear goals that drive their action engages the reader. Complexity. Characters with strengths and flaws feel more real and relatable. Growth. Seeing a character evolve or change throughout the story keeps us invested. And remember that conflict. Characters facing internal or external struggles add tension and intrigue. And uniqueness. A character with distinct traits, quirks, or background stands out or stays memorable. Relatability. A character who shares common emotions, struggles, or experiences make their audience connect. Okay, this is really work in movie or in story. As I told you before, that movie made up from story, right? Unpredictability. Characters who act in unexpected ways or surprise us with their decisions keep things exciting. Okay? Backstory, a well-developed past adds depth and context, making the character's actions more meaningful. Or strong relationships, right? Like Anna's and Elsa's in Frozen, characters who form bonds with others have dynamic interactions, creates emotional investment. Do you agree that? Even a fantasy, you base on these 15 reasons, okay? Actually, it has more, but these 15 is very common and important, and you can use it to apply. You can use it to apply in your writing story, during your writing process. The humor, the consistency is a character who remains true to their core values or traits. Okay, even in difficult situations, is compelling. So you have to describe them through their words, through the others' views, right? As you learn the way to reveal characters in the story before, through their dialogues, their own words, or the others' viewpoints, right? Point of view. So you can understand more or make your reader understand your characters. They can imagine how they looked, how is she, how is she like, how is he like? Okay? Even that there's a dragon, how is she like? How is he like? Okay. The humor, the vulnerability, that character who show vulnerability or fear can invoke empathy, right? Like Elsa, she has to face to the fear, okay, and make their journey more poignant. Yeah, you see? more that's resourcefulness. Characters who think on their feet, adapt quickly, and overcome obstacles show resilience, right? Resilience, like Elsa's. Yes, she overcome obstacles, and Anna's too, right? And you see that the way the story make millions of people of audience interested in watching their movie, and they make a lot of money. Okay, you have any question? Do you have any question? No? So now, Anna, Jemima, John, and Peter, I'd like you to choose one of the realistic or fantasies ideas that you list, or you can think of a new one that you think of, okay? That you are thinking that's on your mind right now. And based on these steps, okay, you have to base on these steps. You rewrite following the writing process. Don't write right away. Don't write the draft right away. List all the idea that you have first, okay? Especially stay focused on the main character. How he or she talks, okay? Their appearance, the special qualities. He so many. If you need helps, others details about age, backgrounds. Okay, I will support you with some phrases about appearance, special qualities, or actually you can search on the internet. Okay, because this time you think, however, if you like words, you can search on the internet, seek dictionary to find the suitable words. If you cannot find it, you can ask teacher. I will help. Okay. But with the power of internet nowadays, I think you can work on your own. I will check the final one and give you my feedback. Okay? Before you write your own story, you have to list down the appearance. Okay? Don't need to draw, but if you are able to draw, it's okay. Draw a diagram like this with the network from the main character and outlook appearance, how he or she talks, other details about age, background, etc., or special qualities that he or she has. Okay? And you consider these questions about your setting and plots. Plot is a series of events will occur in your story, right? To remember, what is the setting of your story? Consider place or location, time setting. Okay, it's in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, or which season? Summer, fall, winter, autumn, or fall is okay, right? The spring, uh, and if you use the time to describe the season, you can learn from the season song the way they describe seasons, right? What will you see in that season? The snow or the flowers? The birds lay eggs or rain? What problem will main character face? Okay, this one. What does the character do or try to solve the problem? And what might your conclusion look like? In After you list this, okay, you find it first. Find the keywords to describe these things first for the main character, and the characters surround the main character too if you have. Okay, you have to list things that you want to describe first, and then when you write the story, you will based on the ideas that you have before, that you list before, and you organize them in order, step by steps. And then you write the middle and the end, the beginning, the middle, and the end, the character, the setting. Put the main events of your story together. Okay, think about the story you are about to tell. Okay, that's and after that, after all, okay, don't write the story again. Okay, everybody repeat after me. Don't write the draft before you do everything, like make the nets, okay, the ideas nets, the diagram, okay? Don't need to be hurry to have the final one, Important, very important. Think first, list your own ideas first, okay? Organize them later and then write the draft at the end. And send me your drafts before you can publish because I will give my feedback, okay? So you can fix your story and maybe you can apply it. You can share your story in the future, have your own, save it as your work during your whole life, and maybe it will be a masterpiece in the future that the whole world want to read, like Frozen, okay? Or if you want to share it or can sell it, you can sell it, if you have a masterpiece of writing that entertaining and teach the readers lessons from your unique experience and brain power. Okay? Do you have any question? And I know Jemima, John, Peter, do you have any question? Yes or no? Respond. Open your microphone, please.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yes? What's question, John? What's question, John? Open your camera. I cannot see you.
No, I mean that.
Open your camera. What do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean? John? What's question? What's question? What's question?
Now I was asking, what do you say?
As I, what do you say? What do you say? It means that you didn't listen to me. So I have to say again. Anna, can you repeat what I say for John? What is the most important things? What is the most important things? John, can you repeat what Anna tell you? Open your microphone, John. Before list, what list? What list? Don't write a draft before list. List a plan. List your all ideas, okay? About the main characters and the characters around him or her. Okay, the setting, the plots. Understand? Describe the main character carefully. You have to list the important information about the main character. And remember that you have to stay on focus during the story. Don't write too many scenes that not really supports for the main character. Okay? Or it's go too far from the main characters that make you are not make you don't stay on topic during the story. Okay, John? Open your microphone.
Yes.
Okay, how about Peter? Where is he? One more important thing, John, that Anna didn't tell you. You have to search on the internet, okay? For the information that you want to describe.
Yes, I know that one.
Yeah, and one more. Base, you read again the 15 reasons make your character interesting. Okay? And when you write your own story, you have to pay attention to these reasons that make your character interesting. Here they are. Okay, the 15. I sent in the group 15 reasons that make a character interesting. You can note it down. Okay? John,
Yeah.
choose some of them that you are interested in to create your
Okay.
character in your story. So when will you send me your story, your draft?
After
Before
a year.
a year? No joking. Because
After a week.
today is Wednesday. I like you sent me before Saturday afternoon, okay? So I have time to read
Saturday
and give
afternoon.
you feedback before Saturday afternoon, okay? Before 1 p.m. So I have time to work to read it.
Okay.
How long will you write the story? How long?
Around 24 hours.
No, I not count on the hour. I count on the words. How many words?
1
1,000,
million words.
2,000, or 3,000 words?
1 million words. 1 million words.
Goodness. Not joking. You have to decide. You
Yeah,
have
I
to
already decided.
not 1 million, John. Not joking. 1 million takes so long. It's so
Now
long.
I just need to use AI. I can buy 1 million.
No, you have to use your own mind. Okay, if you use
That's why I
AI,
can buy 1 million.
if you use AI, you are not thinking. AI think for you, and you didn't learn much. So you have
I
to
know,
write by
but that's just for
yourself.
1 million words.
You have to write by yourself. If you don't know any words, you can ask it to give you suggestions. Okay, and then you
Yeah.
have choose choose some of the suggestion that they have for you, and you organize in your by your own on your own. If you just use AI to write for you, nothing in your mind. Okay, you
Okay.
cannot improve your writing skills. And you know that AI just make mistakes, always makes mistakes.
Yeah.
You have to think carefully before you write. And actually, if you use AI, it takes a lot of time, even more time than you think by yourself, because you are smarter than AI. Okay? It's just artificial intelligence. It's not as much as you think. It cannot understand you as you are able to understand yourself.
Yes, I know.
Okay? Okay, we end the lesson here. Thank you for your learning. I'd like you to send me once again before 1 p.m. this Saturday, okay? Peter, are you listening? You say, okay, you type, okay, or I got it, teacher. Okay, okay, Peter. Because I cannot see you, but I like you to respond to teacher that way, so I see Peter's type, okay, here. Very good. Do you have any question? Once again, I ask you, do you have any question? You can ask question. Hey teacher, can I use ChatGPT to write the story? No, okay. Don't use it to write your story. I like you to write
Okay.
by yourself. You can ask it. Yeah. If you don't know the word, any words that you don't know, you can ask it to tell you. It will tell you, okay? But you have to write the story on your own. Remember that? Bye for now.
Yeah,
God bless
goodbye.
you.
See you. God bless you
Yeah.
too.
Have a wonderful week. Bye.
Bye.